welcome back to the Iron King YouTube channel. Today, I bought Caterpillar's largest underground mining truck. All right, so behind me, it's an AD45B. This is the largest underground haul truck that Caterpillar makes. It's built for one thing, moving ore. I guess it's built for two things, moving ore and being tough as shit. But check this thing out. Heavy duty bumpers, over an inch thick. This is for if you hit the rib, you're not gonna damage the truck. These doors, I wanna say these are 3/16 of an inch thick. The whole cab structure is made to where if you smack a rib or you run into something, the operator's gonna stay safe. A lot of steel. The trucker over here, when he was hauling it, this thing weighs 90,000 pounds. So this truck is powered by a C18. It's got a DPF filter on the outside, so it's not pushing out a bunch of bad gases for underground. Yeah, look at this vent, it's so thick. Look at that. So all this thing does all day is drive around in a tunnel and haul ore back and forth. Well, I think he's just about getting done unchained. We'll have him unhook and we'll drive this thing off the back of the low bed. Doesn't want to build air pressure, so we're gonna try and find out what the problem is. Right when I hit that e-brake, it just dumped all the air out of it. So we're gonna see if it's got like a valve or something on one of the air tanks that's opened up. So I think that these brakes might be hydraulic. I haven't looked into it yet. But we have two gauges here and they're slowly coming up. I noticed that the sight glasses on the other side they're not, whatever hydraulic fluid's supposed to be in there ain't in there. So I need to get this off the trailer though. I might just end up burning through the brakes just to get it off, and then we can like look into it deeper and see what's actually going on. pumps going. Keep her nice and stirred up. All right, guys, well, now that we got it off the low bed, let's take a closer look at this thing. So I mentioned it about 4 times now, but it's an 8045D, so it's all this truck is made for is hauling ore underground in gold mines, coal mines, stuff like that. Pretty cool. So it's powered by a C18. This is an auction buy, so I got this at the Chehalis Ritchie Brothers auction. I don't really know anything about it. I tried to do some research just off the serial number, called our local cat dealer, see if they could run a Simmons report on it. Not much information. They had a couple of warranty claims up in Alaska, of all places. So, but it's got a C18 engine. It's a power shift transmission. Really nice tires on it. Really nice. These are like brand new, and they're 29.529s. Best part about that, same tires on the 24. So we got some spare tires for our 24. Oh yeah, look, she's been greasing hardcore. I'll have to look into that brake issue. I think, so what I was looking at, oh, we can go back here. This is what I was looking at earlier. All of our sight glass, so we got one on the sight glass right here, and this is totally empty. So something, I have a feeling it's something to do with that. We're probably low on brake, and it's because I noticed when I revved it up and backed it up really fast, it wouldn't do it because it probably made enough pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead, probably top those off and just give it a good little run around and see if that kind of fixes that issue. It seems to be in pretty good shape. You can tell all these, this bed in here, it's all tweaked. Look at that, it's all caved in right here. Giant crack. Another crack right up there. One brand new tire. That thing is brand new. Here's the operator station. So inside it's pretty grim looking, but you have your main operator seat, then you got your jump seat for your co-driver too. You want to test to see if the e-stops work? Let's see if they work. Fire in the hole! Well, I guess first things first, let's go ahead and get some hydraulic fluid and see if we can top these back up. Does it make any suction? So there used to be a dipstick here, but it's gone, so that's good. Wish I had a better flashlight. You can look and see what's in there. Yeah, that ain't doing nothing. All right, so what I think was happening earlier when we'd back up and everything would lock up, it might have been seeing, you know, low hydraulic pressure because these brakes are hydraulic, and every time we'd step on the pedal, I'd see my hydraulic pressure go up, which is good, but it might be seeing low hydraulic, so you might be saying, hey, your brakes are no good, your brakes are no good, stop, stop, stop. So we're gonna go ahead, fill this up. I did notice a leak underneath of it that's hydraulic, so maybe that's part of it. Let's go find some hydro, put it in there, see if that fixes our problem. Okay guys, so we're back. We got some hydraulic fluid. I think I know what our problem is. There is a big hydraulic leak running underneath the truck, and it's just a steady stream. Oh, I'm gonna get dirty, here we go. It's running down behind the brake. It looks like a line, so I'm gonna go ahead, probably get this thing fired back up, get it on the pad, put some coveralls on. We'll come up underneath here and we'll see if we can fix that brake that's leaking. That's gotta be what's happening, is it's seeing it leaking out. Get pissed off. Let's go get the truck up to the pad. And get a wheel chock too. Hopefully it's a loose line. Wouldn't that be cool? Probably not. Probably leaking out of like the side of the brake housing or something stupid. All right, let's go. Every time I step on the brake, it's burp, burp. Well, it's not coming out of the brake. It's leaking down from above underneath the cab somewhere. Oh, it's gonna be a freaking nightmare. So it's on, oh, I wonder if it's the lift cylinder. No, it's not. Well, we're gonna have to open up the hood up top. Okay, here's our suspension. So, where's she puking from? Come on. Come on, meow. Okay, so there's our puke. And there's a line here that's unhooked. That ain't it, that's a diff breather. Kind of weird how they did that. They took a JIC fitting and they put it by the diff. That's kind of funky. Okay, so I want to say we have there's a line here unhooked, but it's so dirty I can't tell what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and run this over to the wash bay, get up in here, kind of hose it off, see if I can see something running down, but there's so many lines in here, it's hard to pick out which one it is. So let's go ahead and run it over to the wash bay, see what we got. Okay, let's go run it back over there to the shop, blow it dry, and see if we can find that leak. Chalk the back wheel, we'll get some air over here and blow that dry. Okay, well we found our problem. It is this hydraulic line right here. Oh, good. There. I'll bring you guys back down here. It's leaking right around that hydraulic line fitting. So at the end of the day, we're gonna part this thing out. Not really worth us dumping a $300 hose into it just for us to tear it apart. But we probably have some fun with it before we tear it down. Okay, well, even though that line's toasted, I don't think it will cause a fire if it blows or anything like that. So let's go have some fun with this thing before it meets its demise in the shop. So why don't we go fire the 966 up? Let's go play with some cars, boys. Well, I figured might as well top this thing off. She was a little low. Now we are well within our glass, so hope we don't burn it up. All right, here we are. We got Robert in the back in the jump seat. Let's fire it up. Fire in the hole. Oh no, I turned the disconnect off. All right, disconnect on. Fire in the hole number 2. Beep. Listen to that kitty purr. Okay, here we go. We're not gonna run into anything, are we? You're the spotter, man. You're the spotter.
Oh, you're good.
You're the wingman.
You're good.
You're Goose right now. I'm Maverick. Come on, lock up, baby.
go.
Stuck in there? There's the shakes. We gotta back up, I guess. Oh, there it goes! all the stuff flew out of the other bed first, and then we made a giant mess. Everything works good. Look at all the water that came out of this bed. That's all water. All right, guys. Well, that was a ton of fun. A little introduction to that 8045. I got some other plans for that thing. I'm thinking maybe a Yankum ropes tug of war between the 966 and the 8045. If you think that's a good idea, throw it down in the comments and we'll maybe see about doing that. But as always, I think we're gonna wrap it up right here for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions, throw it down in the comment section. And if you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one.